Okay, in today's video, we're gonna go through a budget breakdown and show you guys how you can budget in the most expensive state in the United States. Let's see what that is.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting. You'll spend it and be broke again.
All right, guys, let's figure out what state we're going to be doing.
Hawaii, here we come. Ananakuli Makawani Yana Ona Nanalula Hawaii.
Aloha, guys. Welcome to Hawaii. Now, this does happen to be the most expensive state in the country. So we did a little bit of research into this. We're going to give you guys the numbers based on the median salary for that state and also give you a little insight into some of the costs of that state.
And our whole reason for doing this fun activity is because we want to prove that it doesn't matter what state you live in, the principle is the same.
Yeah.
You can take the budget of whatever salary you have and it'll work the same. It might not come out of the same number, but it'll work the same. That's what we're going to prove in this video.
Yeah, guys, so the median income for a household in the state of Hawaii is $88,005. Getting a little exact right there. Now, that may seem a little high. In fact, it's a little over 17 grand higher than the median income for the rest of the country on average. So we're going to find out if those numbers kind of work out the same, Does that salary still cover all the costs that go into living in the most expensive and one of the most vacation to spots in the world?
So if you haven't already seen our recent videos on the 50-30-20 rule, the 50-30-20 rule just says you want to take 50% of your take-home pay, so after taxes, and you want to apply that towards your needs. So your mortgage, your rent, your utilities, stuff like that.
Groceries, all that.
Yeah, exactly. Things you need to survive. Then you're going to take 30% of your income and you're going to multiply that by, again, your take-home pay. So you're looking at 30% for your wants. So things you want to spend money on but aren't necessarily a need.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit nicer car. Maybe. I don't know if I'd recommend that.
And stuff like going out would fit in this category. That's not necessarily a need. Like if you're going out to a restaurant, groceries are something you need. You need food, but you don't need to go out all extravagant. And in Hawaii, it's definitely not cheap, Going out to a luau dinner isn't a need, that's a want. So things like that.
And then you're going to look at 20% of your take-home pay, and that's going to be what you put towards savings. Things you're expecting to pay for in the future. Maybe you're saving for a new car. Maybe you're saving for a house. Maybe you're investing it, and you can also bundle that in with your savings. So that'll be 20% of your income.
Yeah.
Super quick math, super easy, and that's one of the reasons we like this rule, especially for people just beginning when they're getting started in budgeting.
Yeah, and a little side note for that savings thing. We recently had a video on, retirement savings and stuff, so check that out because that definitely would fit in this savings category right here. But getting right into the numbers. So as you guys can see on screen, we have our salary of $88,005 a year. But if you are curious about some other salaries and stuff, we do have videos on budgeting for a $70,000 salary and a $50,000 salary. And of course, if you guys ever want more examples or anything like that or specific numbers, please let us know down in the comments. We'd love to get to it and address any concerns or questions you guys have. But getting back into it, so our estimated semi-monthly take-home pay is $2,710. So that, of course, monthly equals $5,420 and annually $65,040. That's after all your taxes and all that.
So starting off with 50% as your needs, you have $2,710 to spend. We went ahead and looked into a few numbers here. So, for example, rent in Hawaii, depending on where you are, it obviously can change. And we just found a lower end number to kind of help the budget work, and which you would have to, again, just like we did, you'd have to look for areas and what you can afford based on your budget. So we found a $1,500 one-bedroom apartment, which doesn't work for a lot of families, but this is just the example. And you would subtract that from that needs category you just had.
So yeah, right there, you're taking up the majority of your needs, which is expected. Your mortgage and rent and stuff is typically the most expensive part of your needs. But on top of that, you got groceries in the state of Hawaii can run you about $500 to $600 a month. And that's buying with a purpose, not just going in there willy-nilly, buying hungry and everything. And then let's say, you'll spend $200 a month in gas, because gas is pretty expensive over there. It flirts with $5 a lot of the time, but, you shouldn't be taking any super long commutes on an island, let's hope. So that leaves you with about $510, and we haven't even included stuff like your, insurances and your phone bill and stuff like that. So you can definitely see how you need to be budgeting. This money does go quick.
So then next you would look at the 30 portion of the 50-30-20 rule, which is 30% going towards your wants, which comes out to $1,626. So your wants are going to be like going out with friends. It's going to be buying new clothes, new gadgets. You don't necessarily need those new clothes. If you need those new clothes, maybe you could throw it towards your needs. But if it's just you're going out for the nicer brand, or you're going out for a new phone, even if you just bought a new phone but 2 years ago, stuff like that, things you don't need but you really want, that's where that's going to fall in that category.
Yeah, guys, so we don't have any specific example for numbers for wants, really, because, everyone spends their money different on what they want. Everyone has kind of different hobbies.
We've been spending a lot on golf, so that might not be the thing you do in Hawaii. Who knows?
I bet a Hawaii golf course is expensive.
I bet it'd be unbelievable.
Yeah, beautiful, no doubt. I bet the trashiest course in Hawaii is so beautiful, but I bet it's also expensive. I bet it gets crazy out there.
And it's hard to convince your significant other that it's worth it when you shoot hundreds and hundreds of points. And they're isn't it supposed to be low? You're like, it's worth the money. We're having fun.
Yeah. But our next and final category is that 20% of the 50-30-20 rule, and that's going towards your savings. In this instance, you have $1,084 left over to go into savings, to go into retirement, whatever it may be. But this is something that you're putting aside and you're not spending monthly. So you can, again, check out some of our other videos on savings and retirement. And we always recommend, investing towards retirement and investing in general. That's kind of what our channel is about, reaching that financial freedom. That's a goal that we're both working towards. We're investing in stocks, real estate, all that good stuff. But this was just a quick breakdown of what it's like to live in Hawaii. Rent's expensive there because, you get into like a house and stuff, not like a 1-bedroom or studio apartment. You're spending thousands and thousands of dollars just in your rent and mortgage and whatnot. Utilities, I hear, are crazy expensive over there. Things like that. They just run a little bit higher because, you are on a nice island state right there. But again, the concepts of all this apply anywhere. Let's say you live in Arkansas or something. The cost of living is going to be lower, but also the median salary in Arkansas is a good bit lower than Hawaii. So this is a good starting point when you're trying to get into budgeting and everything. You're going to break down your stuff, figure out where you need to kind of improve, where you should maybe move some funds around. Because, it's a process. The first time you break down your budget and everything is going to be the most work and probably the scariest and most discouraging because you're like, oh my gosh, look, I didn't realize I was spending all this money here and there. But budgeting is just a great practice, guys. And we really do encourage you to get into it.
So let us know in the comments the next day we should do if you want more of this type of content. We're all about budgeting. We totally believe in it. So obviously you can tell we're a little bit passionate about getting more people to budget their money, to make it go a little bit further and see if there's any hidden expenses you had you even know about. So we could definitely do more videos like this. We could do more videos.
Let us know if you guys have a certain state. We'll have to come up with another costume idea.
We'll keep doing the costumes if you guys like it. Or we'll just travel to the States. That'd be even more fun.
Yeah, right. Expensive though. That'd be a want.
And that's how you budget. But yeah, thanks you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yep, thanks guys.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting. You'll spend it and be broke again.